I see you. Don't touch your dial because it's time for another wonderful hour, 60 minutes on Bunji. We're live again with the program as per usual. And the thing is heating up, eh? This evening's program is going to focus a lot on the independence celebrations. But just before we go into the meat of the matter, we're going to be a bit of the Bunji news, of course. We have to tell you what's happening too as well. So stay tuned. The Mount Morris Community Development Sunday Breakfast will be having an independence breakfast on 2nd of February. That's this coming Sunday at the Mount Morris Community Center, of course. It starts at 6:30 a.m. Now, I'm told that breakfast will be good. Eh? I've never been. But hey, the best bakes and saltfish and smoked herring and yukokoti and things, Mount Morris. So this Sunday, don't you forget. The St. Paul Sports and Cultural Group will be having an independence extravaganza on Sunday, 9th February. At the St. Paul's Community Center from 12 noon until. Now, personally, I encourage you to come and support the event. So that's happening after Independence celebration, the 9th of February. Okay, so that's 2 Sundays from now. 6th February is National Colors Day. Well, I see some people in the studio with me, they're wearing their colors already. One day, you think they're easy? But we are reminding persons who wear the national colors on the 6th of February. We want the entire nation come out and show your colors on that day. Because, of course, we have the best colors as far as flags are concerned. So, show off. You have an opportunity to do that on the 6th of February. On February 5th, however, that's Wednesday, February 5th. So, remember, the 6th of February is Thursday. But on Wednesday, February 5th, the day before, at 8 p.m., the cultural extravaganza will be held at the Grenville Car Park. And then again on Thursday, February 6th, so that's the following day, and starting from 8 to 12 p.m., the independence reenactment on 1974 will be held on the Carnage. So let me take that again. On February 5th, that's Wednesday, at 8 p.m., the cultural extravaganza will be held at the Grenville Car Park. But on Thursday, the following day, starting from 8 to 12, the independence reenactment on 1974 will be held on the Carnage. Good. The Independence Calypso competition, it happens this Saturday, at 8 p.m. at the Sauters Bus Terminus. 8 p.m. this Saturday at the Sauters Bus Terminus. Now, you have some bad fellas. Listen, I said that's Independence Day Mass Grind. I hear some names called it. That's another topic. The Grenada Cultural Foundation webpage and Facebook account is up and running. Sports boy. Interested persons can visit the website at culture.gd and on Facebook page at Grenada Cultural Foundation. So let's take that again. The Grenada Cultural Foundation, the website is up and running. You can visit it at website at culture.gd and on the Facebook page, Grenada Cultural Foundation. Carriacou, the Sisters Carnival 2014 begins on 28th February and ends on the 1st of March. I understand a lot of people are going to be here, and we encourage you to go and support the Carriacou Carnival. Let's make it big in the Sister Isles. Of course, you know them guys coming down and they bad as years for Carnival 2014 as well. I didn't find that fair. They get 2 celebrations and things, but not now. We will talk about that next time. Fish Friday. When is Fish Friday happening? No. Stay tuned. When we come back, more information. We have an interview with some of the artists who would have made it to the Independence Calypso Monarch competition on Saturday. You'll be delighted to hear from them.
Bunji, it's a cultural theme. Experience the goodness of the spice. Friday nights from 8 to 9. Culture at its best. A way of life, of customs and traditions. Bunji, hear the stories. Listen to the music. Witness the action and the old talk. A real Grenadian cultural experience. Bunji, a product of the Grenada Cultural Foundation.
The National Stadium will reach its maximum capacity on February 7th. The National Celebrations Committee invites the entire nation to come out in large numbers to celebrate the historic milestone of 40 years of Grenada's independence. Grenada, Carriacou, and Petite Martinique, let's rally together. The National Parade and Rally starts at 9 a.m. Witness the Royal Grenada Police Force Military Parade. Listen to the national address by our Prime Minister, Dr. the Right Honorable Keith Mitchell. Messages from the international community and a grand finale cultural display by our nation's children. Dress in your national colors, walk with your flags, bring out the entire family and join in the celebrations on our birthday. February 47th Independence Day. Be proud of your country. Celebrate under the theme, Uniting Our People, Restoring Hope for a Brighter Tomorrow. Independence Day celebrations at the National Stadium starting at 9 a.m. Come on, come on. Let's proudly celebrate 40 years as an independent nation.
Welcome back to Bunji. Bunji. The time come, you know. I did promise you just before the break that we're having an interview, a discussion with some of the Calypsonians who would have made it to the Independence Calypso Monarch competition. I even call it the Mashga because there are some big names there. Well, tonight we have with us two of those guys in the studio. One man who I will call him in his correct name is Fabian Joseph. I'm sure you know who that is. All right? And, hey, Bunji, I didn't want you to show the man yet. And the other guy we have with us is Kelly Klein, Rootsman Kelly, a man who, in my book, is one of the Calypsonians around who have the unique ability to put a whole Bible in one song. Let's welcome Rootsman Kelly and Lily to Bunji. Gentlemen, how are you doing?
Not too bad at all.
Well, you don't look bad neither. You sound good.
Bunji? What am I saying there?
Kelly, how are you going, buddy?
I'm good, brother. I'm good.
Kelly, I see you're ready for it, but you haven't your colors already.
Yeah, well, you know, that's the time for celebration, the time to celebrate our 40th anniversary.
And you ain't waiting for the 6th.
Bunji, what should we wait for?
You guys have made it to the Calypso, the Independence Calypso competition. You are the finalists. You are two of the finalists. What are you looking forward to on Saturday night? Or what can we look forward to on Saturday night?
Well, I know what you can look forward to is a good show.
Right.
Good performance. But what I am looking forward to is whatever the judges give me.
Okay. Kelly, what will you say to that, boy?
Yeah, well, I'm looking forward to a bomb show, you know, because there are some great artists coming to the show. We have the reigning Calypso Monarch, Keturah George. We have big names like Teacher Eddie, Sour Sopant. We have Lele. We have Sergeant Folks, Humble Servant Rootsman Kelly. You know, I like to put the Bible in the song, but that's independence.
Of course.
You know.
Tell me something though. I mean, the name you just called, the reigning Calypso Monarch. I mean, it's unusual. Or let me put it this way: I have been around the Calypso circuit, and you know, sometimes people kind of look down on the Independence Calypso competition as a lesser competition than the Mardi Gras. So some of the bigger names kind of, well, no, let me leave that for them who really want a crown, you know.
Well,
This year, all the names are inside of there.
This year there's a change in the trend.
What do you think is responsible for that?
You know, over the years we noticed that the Independence Monarch has been used as a sort of stepping stone, because some of the guys who won the Independence Calypso Monarch went on to win the Carnival, the Mardi Gras,
Right.
you know.
Right.
So some of the artists is now looking at this competition as a stepping stone, you know, for the bigger thing.
Yeah,
you know?
Bunji, you think them fellas easy? Them fellas, they realize by now, boy, if you had a jump, sometimes you can't jump 12 feet, one go. But if you jump at like a 4 feet or 6 feet, you make it easier to, what is it, Lily? Yeah.
Bunji, you could put this thing together nicely.
But Lele, what, I mean, you've heard some of them names, Keturah George, reigning Monarch, and others. I mean, how do you see yourself in terms of your position or your opportunity that night? Competing with them big guns.
Well, to be honest with you, I feel really, really excited to compete with those guys because, I mean, when you think of the kind of names that have been called, like my partner here, Rootsman Kelly, I knew this man since I was a little boy singing Calypso.
Yeah.
You know? And to come and be in a race with him, competing against him, I mean, I see that.
And I heard earlier on tonight, you know, for the first time, that Kelly has some crown under his belt, you know.
Well, I believe so.
Well, I heard so, and the man is right here to confirm it. So Kelly, you need to tell us. I mean, I didn't know, I honestly didn't know, despite the fact I've been following Calypso. right? I mean, I've admired you as a calypsonian. I like your style of calypso, but I never knew you rough up something there, already, man.
Yeah, I started singing, you know, as a kid, you know, as a little boy. See, I get old now, I get grey, all kind of thing, eh?
I see you tried, you're playing Bonje Confucius, you know.
I'm trying to give you some competition, you know. All right, but I've been singing, you know, since 1982. As a matter of fact, I won the Junior Calypso Monarch in 1982 and 83.
Okay.
You know, that was just before Inspector started to reign.
So you were a forerunner then?
Exactly.
Yeah. Bonje Kelly and Easy. 1982, 83, I remember 1982, Teller would have had a song there. Young boy move there, your cock and day. This is, well, let me give you a joke about that boy. I mean, she is independence talking, eh? But I, in a convention, a Jehovah's Witness convention in Happy Hill Government School, in those days was Bernadette Bailey. Right now, they just come up with this technology where they're using FM mics and things so on, you know, so they tune on the mic to the FM frequency, and I listening to them people talking to it, they really just talk. They had a FM station just tuning out, and somehow the frequencies bounce. But in the middle of the people convention, young boy move there, you come.
Bonje, somebody could have locked up.
Convention name mash up. So that was 1982. That was, you know, that was a big year. 82 was the year when Cynthia also.
Yes.
Yeah, when the crown. Yeah. As a matter of fact, they say Cynthia Taylor should have win the crown. You know the whole controversy also. But let's talk independence. Now, we can't let you come here. And I mean, literally, I know you're a man bad on the parang, I hear any parang, and I like your style of melody. It's obviously a kind of different feel to Rootsman Kelly, and it is good that everybody have their own personal styles, but something about your melody just catch me. It just bite me. Yeah. So, tonight I want you to give us a verse. You ain't got to go to the chorus.
Bonje, what that man put in me, boy?
You can't come on the program and just sing, especially with calypso. No,
You want me to just sit down here and sing without music? Why you want a voice in the parang or a voice in the
No, a voice in the independence song.
Oh, never. Kelly, how you go again? I just finished practicing, you know.
I wish you do that tomorrow. I wish you forget.
Bonje! All you know your thing here, boy? Let me see if I can remember the song, boy. There's a tri-island state in the Caribbean, surrounded by the Caribbean seas. Only 133 square miles. Man, she's blessed with some beautiful sceneries. What was the year again, man? Bonje, I forgot me song, we? Although that is just a joke. That is just joke. That is Bonje thing.
You know that, right, but they say some fellas can't sing the song without music. You remember that Tucker Calypso competition they used to have down in after Carnival, the weekend Fantasia. Now, the reverse happened. Beast come down there one year, boy, and the one who was at the competition, you can't sing. You had to talk in Calypso like a poem. Beast started, boy, and he going down. Next thing, Beast there, and he catch, and Beast start to sing. So they say, well, you can't sing. He disqualified one time. He said, boy, he can't remember this song. When he's singing, he can remember this song.
There's a lot of fellas like that.
Yeah, but I guess you get accustomed with the musical accompaniment, so you know you connect with that. Kelly, guess I was no man.
Yeah. I wanna sing a happy birthday song. To the woman I love, to whom I belong. I wanna make her feel real happy. For we 48th anniversary. I know she love the way I do sing. She say I must be the next independence king. The thing I love the most about she is the way she does live independently.
Cut it. Don't get too sweet.
Bonje.
Don't get too sweet, Bonje. Boy, you know, I know where the crown going. They share the crown in two. Peace for you, peace for Lily. But it's good. I mean, I like again. You see the different styles, and that's particularly what I like. You know, there's the fact that you have your own personality in the song. And Kelly, I want to wish both guys, both you and Lily, the best on the night. I'll be up there, right? So I want to wish you the best on the night. And I'm looking forward because this is the first time. The only songs I've heard is one from Fearless, right? I haven't heard anything else, but I just figured that I know it's going to be a good show, and I'm looking forward to enjoying it. So I want to wish you the best, Lily.
Thank you very much, sir.
And Kelly, and thanks for passing.
Thank you very much for having me.
You're welcome. When we come back, more live action on Bonje.
Bonje, it's a cultural theme. Experience the goodness of a spice. Friday nights from 8 to 9. Culture at its best. A way of life, of customs and traditions. Bonje, hear the stories. Listen to the music. Witness the action and the old talk. A real Grenadian cultural experience. Bonje, a product of the Grenada Cultural Foundation.
Yes, this is about the most significant independence celebration here in Grenada. 40 years, theme, uniting our people, restoring hope for a brighter tomorrow. Everyone must get involved, come out and celebrate. I love my Grenada, my homeland forever.
Under the theme, Uniting Our People, Restoring Hope for a Brighter Tomorrow, the National Celebrations Committee invites you to its annual Independence Calypso Competition on Saturday, February 1st. February 1st from 8 p.m. at the Certes Bus Terminal. Come and see the likes of defending monarchs, Rafael Crocator Johnson, and Pamela Courtney, along with many more. Come out in your numbers, bring the entire family, and let's celebrate.
Welcome back to Bonje. We had a nice good chit chat there with Rootsman Kelly and Lily Lee, two of the contestants in the Independence Monarch competition. We are told that a little later on we may have a couple passing by on the program again, so stay tuned. Don't go. But we want to let you know that there's some Independence 40th anniversary celebration memorabilia. That would always give me trouble, but yeah, memorabilia. I get it. Bonje the mouth cooperating. So if you we want to take the cameras right out to the table there. You can see there's a bag, a nice white tote bag with the two red stripes with the 40th anniversary logo. Now that logo is specific to the 40-year celebration, right? Then there's a mug, a nice green mug. And the cap as well, nice white cap. Here we take a close-up shot. The nice white cap there. Then, of course, there's the water bottle. Water bottle in yellow. I'm told the water bottle is in various colors. Here, yellow, you could get red, and I think green. Right, so that you got the water bottles in the national colors, obviously. And you'll notice that there is an almanac, right? And I like the zero, 4 as in 4, and the 0 is our nutmeg boy, our national nutmeg. And what I particularly like about the almanac is that it's unique in that it starts in February, because when I open it up, I say, hey, there's a mistake here. They say, no, it's an almanac that goes from February to February. So which means that the last month in the almanac would not be December, but January. So it starts at February 2014. And the photograph, every month depicts a photograph, or there's a photograph there, not a photograph, it's actually a painting, a picture of a painting that represents every month. So every month is represented by a painting. And the paintings are done by students who would have entered the competition and would beautiful paintings. I mean, it depicts Grenada, our history, it depicts our island, the culture. There's various themes about our island captured in the painting on the almanac. I really, really want to ask you to get a calendar. please. It's something that you would keep. It's a keepsake. As much as every other thing else, you know, you can wear your caps, obviously. You can use your mug at home. You can carry it to work and look special. You can have your water bottle to carry with you. And, of course, you can even travel outside of Grenada with it. Wherever you're going, you can carry your water bottle. Your bag is a nice, you know, nice tote bag. But the calendar, yeah, you please must get a calendar. We don't have the prices, but of course, if you want to find out, you can call the Grenada Cultural Foundation. The number is 415-0621. That's the one I remember off the top of my head. There are other numbers, but you probably want to check the directory. But you can call 415-0621. And let's get personal. Could you ask for Didi? Yes, and she would give you all the information with respect to the prices of those in the 40th anniversary celebration memorabilia. So don't you forget, call, buy, look proud. Nice. Great. And we're going to open the lines now, 435-2636 for our call-in segment. And tonight, we want you to call and tell us just what you're doing, how the independence shaping up, you know, what you're looking forward to. Yeah, now why are you cooking? I don't want me oil young lady call again because when she cook and she ain't promising me food. So just tell me how the vibe, what you're feeling, how is the 40th anniversary celebration hitting you, right? Remember the numbers 435-2636. Call us, chat with us, and it'd be nice to interact. Okay, and at this time, while we're waiting on the calls, boy, I want to say it's a long time I just ignoring Tantan and poor boy. I guess they might vex with me. Poor boy, what happening, man? Yeah. Well, you behaving poor boy is poor boy, he just never answer me. Tano! What's the girl? Yeah. I know a long time your boy say hello. Between me and you, she was by the hairdresser recently, you know. Yes. Bonje, take it easy. Tantan, Tano went by the hairdresser. So, Poboy and Tantan, two of our folks who are always here with us in the program. They keep silent. They'll chat after the program. But you see, during the program, they know the place. So they ain't competing with the host at all. Neither are they competing with the guests. Good. So the number is 435-2636. Call us, chat with us now, man. Tell us how the independence shaping up. If you're feeling the vibe, if you're feeling the spirit, let me find if we're going to the parade. Remember the parade takes place on February 7th, the Queen's Park. And this year it is held in the morning. I'm not too sure. I think, 9 o'clock I think it starts. 9 in the morning. So remember the parade. The whole celebration is in the morning. But the parade is going to be one with a difference. Last week we had Inspector Doyle Stanislaus here, and he did tell us that we are actually, they'll be trooping the colors, a new concept, a new thing. Well, not new, but it doesn't happen every year. So check it out. Well, we're going to take a little wrap up here because you're not talking to us this week. So, as a matter of fact, we vexed with you, right? So we're taking a break, and when you come back, we're not talking to you.
Bonje, it's a cultural theme. Experience the goodness of the spice. Friday nights from 8 to 9. Culture at its best. A way of life, of customs and traditions. Bonje, hear the stories. Listen to the music. Witness the action on the old talk. A real Grenadian cultural experience. Bonje, a product of the Grenada Cultural Foundation.
On Wednesday, 5th February, Grenfell will be the center of attraction.
The cultural extravaganza of the National Celebrations Committee will be held at the Grenfell Bus Terminus.
Showcasing our cultural heritage. Grenfell will be energized with action.
Show your patriotic spirit and celebrate. Wednesday, 5th February, starting at 7 p.m.
Witness the excitement of our culture
and the explosive and thrilling fireworks display.
Bonjour, we're back. And we have with us our second guest for the evening. And he carries quite a responsibility. Yeah? He's a deputy chair. Now, you know, sometimes the deputy chair work harder than the chairman himself. Everything check the deputy. Now, I'm not saying that's how it is. I'm just saying sometimes that has happened. Right? So, we have with us Adrian Francis. Bonjour, Adrian. I didn't put you in trouble now by saying the deputy chair work harder than the chairperson.
Well, I hope not, eh?
He is the deputy chair of the National Celebrations Committee. Julie joke I'm making, so I can make a joke on national TV, me and you? Hey. Tell us, how things going?
I must say good evening to the viewers. Good to be on Bungee. I must say that things are moving as planned. We have completed the Best Village competition in terms of the what you call it, the culinary competition, and also the judging of the culture, which was a wonderful experience anyway. Because those of you who are down at the Technical and Vocational Institute, that's what we call now TAMCC.
Yeah.
On Sunday, you would have seen lots of of food down there to eat anyway too, and drink.
A murder oil down the way.
I tell you, all along the amount of people down there when the pots came down, people were saying enough persons to eat that food. But the fact is, it was not enough
food to feed them people.
feed everybody there too. And then we move along, went over to the netball court, and the fact is, we had a wonderful culture there. And I must say, I must thank the persons, all the different parishes that took part in the Best Village competition. Thus far, we have the last segment to be judged, the environment in the environment, and that will be judged this weekend. And this weekend is also the cleanup campaign, because we have been collaborating with a number of groups.
Clean sweep?
Well, Operation Clean Sweep.
Listen, the first time I hear Operation Clean Sweep, I just bowl over laughing. You know what I mean? I like the pun. I really like the pun. You know, but of course it sends a message. Let's clean.
Exactly.
The whole nation, let's clean.
Because
15 parishes, let's clean every parish.
Yeah. you see the
no, 15 parishes, 15
no,
constituencies.
15 constituencies. What I'm saying,
all of a sudden I thought we were growing.
Well, no problem. that could be the case. What we are saying here is that the fact we asking people to come out.
Yes.
Because we are collaborating with the Ministry of Health. Because you know that the mosquitoes, it's no longer, what is spread before. There's a new virus that's out by the mosquitoes now. So we are trying to take out all the old tires, the old paint pan, all the buckets, whatever you have at the back of your house, and to clean. Let's keep a clean environment. So those of you who, because of religious reasons, can't come out on Saturday, come out on Sunday. And if I can help us to keep a clean environment anyway too.
I want you to actually repeat that. You see, because a lot of people might have just associated with, we're just trying to clean for independence, and it's no big thing. There's no deep. Well, in the first instance, folks, you need to live a clean, healthy. You need to have a clean, healthy surrounding, right? Every day, whether it's independence, whether we have anything break out or not, but particularly because of the threat that we're facing, or the possibility that we can have this new virus that are
yes, the new virus,
and it can reap havoc if we allow it to. So I just wanted to really reiterate this.
Yeah, you see, asking people, a clean environment is a healthy environment. So we're asking persons to come out there in your numbers to clean. And the fact is, when that clean, the first and second, we're not likely to be on the first and second only. Like to continue to keep your environment clean. Because the fact is, when the mosquito bites, it bites everyone even too. And you just take a little bit of water settling somewhere, for mosquitoes to breed. And we also recognize too, this also said that the mosquitoes change the breeding pattern anyway too. They no longer need water again. They are using the back of the tree leaves again too, once it's close to a damp environment. They do it again. So we like people to ensure that they clean anyway too.
The mosquitoes evolving, is that what you're saying?
Well, exactly, mosquitoes
they get smarter, right?
And you see, that's what we are saying too. We clean, and we want to make sure we clean and too. And the fact is that is part of the environment competition. We also start this weekend and judging. So we actually to ensure that those parishes that will be judged this weekend, make sure that the fact is, that your environment, you have everything in place when the judges pass. Because I think there's a $4,000 prize awaiting those persons. The best village, the village that is clean.
Fellas, are they here? Bungee, I think it's 2 pence halfpenny. In this group, there's $4,000. That itself could go to a nice little project, a continuation of something in your community. So there's a lot up for grabs. But the most important thing is you get to feel good that your community is kept nice and clean, right? Good.
And I must like to thank Digicel because they have come on board and they've sponsored at $4,000. So I must give them a plug here. It's a corporate citizen anyway, and we'd like to thank them. We also like to thank the corporate citizens who have come out in support of our dinner, Independence Awards dinner and gala on the night of the 7th of February. That is at the Trade Center. Tickets just cost just a small $150 easy, which you get your ticket, you get your entire, you get dinner, you get the dinner, you also have a dance that we happen after. So you then after you dine, then you go and dance, and then you witness the award ceremony. At least it's a sort of black tie affair, and so we have actually people to come out after 40 years, to come out and see persons who have contributed over the years that who will be awarded on that night.
I wanted to ask that question as you mentioned the awards, and you kind of touched on it a bit, but you could elaborate. Persons that have been awarded for the contribution in what particular area over the 40 years?
What I'm seeing here, the areas that we're looking at business, we're looking at sport, you understand? When I say business, small business, you understand, also small business, and also then people in the hotel business, in hotel, agriculture, teachers, farming, and what have you. That's all the areas that we are excelling into. Athletics, and we into, you understand, swimming, all areas that you can aspect, and we're looking for 10 of those persons who have made the biggest impact throughout the years, even culture. You understand, over the 40 years, they will be acknowledged.
Very good. Very good.
So you have to come there to see the 10 persons that be awarded. We are preparing that they will receive a nice.
How many persons will be awarded?
10 persons will be awarded.
10 persons
will be awarded that night.
I would not have liked to be on that committee that had to choose that 10 people.
Well, it's a very hard task.
I know.
The number of persons over the years
is brain racking, man.
And in the fact you ever see, you have to pick them up and say which one. Okay, this one is it the farmer that did the best and went to? Is it the hotelier? Is it the sportsman or whoever it is again to? But I think that night it will be a night everyone will be proud of the persons who will be awarded on that night.
So you want to run the price again? It's $150.
$150 easy.
Right.
And the fact is, it's at a trade center, and it's at 7 p.m. on the night of independence. Anyway, too.
Right.
So after you finish the parade at the National Stadium, let's say just about after 11:30, 12 o'clock, you can go and view the exhibition, because they know that the buy local made in great exhibition, which is being held at the Queen's Park this weekend, and it starts on Friday and ends on Saturday. So the fact is that when you finish, you view the Independence Parade, you can go to the area where the exposition is held and look, and you'll be surprised to see what Grenadians can do. And after 40 years, you will say, listen, we are getting there, or we have arrived.
What you want to take us through the exhibition a bit, and would it capture, let's say, food and other manufactured products, and what would you have on display?
What I can say from what I have, off my head, I know the fact is, there'll be manufactured products in there. And the fact is that I can't, well, yes, there must be food in it. Once people are around, there must be food in it, but I can guarantee.
I was referring not just food to eat on the day itself, but food in terms of showing how well we have progressed in terms of food and so.
That could be there anyway too. You see, the fact is, but I definitely can tell you that yes, that will be there, and there'll also be other things that are made in Grenada over the years too. Because over the 40 years, there are lots of things. The Grenadians, they are very creative, craftsmen, and also designers in Grenada too. So we be looking for the persons to come to that exposition and see what Grenadians can do.
Okay, so that is immediately after the
parade, and it will go on for 2 days. So those of you who can't come on a Friday, you can go to Saturday again and do the exposition. It's on for 2 days at the National Stadium, and that has been held in conjunction with the Ministry of Trade.
Very good. Tell us about the tickets though for the dinner and awards ceremony.
The dinner and awards ceremony.
Where are they on sale?
They are located at the National Celebrations Committee Secretariat. That's at the National Stadium. You can call 435-2839, and you can reserve your ticket, or you can call 415-0621. And the fact is, you can reserve your tickets and I can tell the tickets are going very fast because we had to change the venue. And the fact we had to change the venue from the original venue to go over there. And the fact is, you imagine you're having a dinner and a dance, so all in an award ceremony for $150. I think you can't ask for anything better than that anyway too.
Yeah.
And the fact is, that I know the dinner will be a wonderful, sumptuous dinner anyway too. And the fact is, after 40 years anyway too, I think it's time to sit back and relax and enjoy anyway. And it's a Friday night again. I think lots of people like to come out, and we like lots of Grenadians to come out there and support anyway too. Make sure that the fact is that you get a ticket as soon as possible.
Okay, the dinner is on a Friday night, you said?
Yeah, the Friday night, the night of Independence anyway.
Okay,
too.
right. So now I probably understand why the committee would have taken a decision to move this Independence Parade to probably in the morning as against the evening to allow for enough time for people to view the other things happening during the course of the day and go to the dinner as well.
Also too, because the fact that when it's in the afternoon, the fact that you have to make preparation in the morning to come to town anyway and to vote, because most of the person come from the outer parishes that come to the parade. They like to see the parade. Then the committees, the outer parishes anyway too. Then there's nothing left. When you come to the parade in the afternoon, then you go home after 7 in the evening. The fact is that everything is over. What we are saying, if you come to the parade in the morning and go to the exposition, you can still go back in your community
and do something,
participate in whatever activity they have, and still come to the dinner the afternoon too.
Okay. Have the committee been spearheading activities, or at least encouraging people to organize activities in their own parish?
Yes, we have been doing that again too. That's why we have the best village competition. We have the culture, and you see the independence celebration is not centralized. You recognize it's decentralized. Every parish, every community you can pass, they have something.
No, I saw that. I was referring to the Independence Day service.
Yes, we are doing that too, along with, because they are representative on the committee from every parish, every constituency in Grenada. So they have been advised on day one to organize things in their parish too, after the Independence Parade during the day, to ensure that the fact that we continue to unite our people and as we restore hope for a brighter tomorrow. That's the theme we are celebrating our 40th anniversary of independence in the country. So you see tonight I'm wearing the independent T-shirt. You didn't say it, but we have lots of T-shirts again on sale. So we'd like you to come out come to the stadium.
The T-shirts are on sale at the same. You could get them at the secretariat.
Yeah, get them secretariat. See this brilliant red T-shirt I'm wearing right there, the logo, this 40th anniversary logo. They come in national colors. This is red, then there's gold, and there's green.
Who did that logo? I mean, I saw it tonight represented on the different products there, and I just said, wow, that looks really.
It's a young gentleman from the outer parish that did they don't have his name right here. It was the young gentleman which he received $1,000 for that logo and went to. And the fact is, he was very thoughtful of him, and we continue to say that the youths, do not know what they want, but this is show a true representation of what the youths their heads are on their shoulder, and we must say and show that the fact is that the youths are heading in the right direction, based on the example of what this guy have done. And if you look at the calendar, what you said, almanac that we have, young people, you see art is in good hands.
I look at all the products, and I am impressed with them, but the almanac just leapt at me. And if you would have been looking at the program from the start, you would have heard that tell people, at least make sure you pick up an almanac.
Exactly, it's a collector's item, and the fact is, it might be your son, it might be your daughter, it might be your cousin, your niece, your nephew, or somebody went out here too. And the fact is, long after Independence 40th anniversary is over, the photographs are there for you. As a part of the 40th.
There's one picture there. All of them good. I liked all of them. But there's one where I saw representations, right, of all the prime ministers who would have passed through Grenada.
Yes.
And I look at it and I say, wow, that's a work of art in terms of how you capture the guys.
Well, you see, he did in a chronological order. He started way back in 1974. He started with Sir Eric.
Yeah.
Then he went on to afterwards he went on to Morris Bishop. It was 79,
right?
And then from 84, he gone on to Mr.
Nicholas
Blaze. Nicholas Baffert is in the administration. Then you go to H.A. Blaze, and then you came down to Ben Jones. Then you came to Brizan.
If Ben Jones come back and see that picture himself, he's saying, who take that picture? I remember when they take it. I look at Ben Jones and I was, wow, he had Ben Jones spot on.
That's a good artist impression of him.
Yeah. I say, Bonji, look at Ben, Uncle Ben.
Well, that's it again. That's some of the story creativity of the youth and too. They're different people, but I notice when I look at the schools that they're from, they must be youngsters, maybe under the age of 15. Yeah, they were under the age of 15. The majority of them were under the age of 15, 12, 13, and the fact is that we had that competition, and the number of entries was so overwhelming to see that the number of entries that we have received and went to.
Very good.
And I guess if for the 41st anniversary we have a competition again too, we get more students that have been taking part in it too. So that's what I'm saying. That the fact is the country's in good hands. The youth out there and the young people out there, they're really taking charge. And although we say independent, it is dying. But the fact is, if they are there and the fact is based on art competition, then you know independence in a good hands. So by the time we reach your 50th anniversary, you might be surprised at this is what will be created.
I think the celebrations have been getting better, especially in the last 10 years. I could definitely see that there's movement and a lot of things are happening.
You see, people get more conscious and into it because in the past, when you went out there and you see you're from Grenada, but now the fact is, people, you go out there and see cars. You go to New York and see cars that plate the Grenada flag.
Proudly displayed.
And now you see as independence come up again, your number of flags you'll see. Then you'll be, and the colors, you'll be surprised with it. This person from Grenada and went to, and this person, everybody now is conscious and went to. And the Grenada flag, to me, is the best flag in the world.
On that note, I want to agree with you 100%, and thank you for coming on Bungee. And we'll be right back. We were just chatting with the Deputy Chairperson of the National Celebrations Committee, Adrian Francis, telling us all about the hard work that is being put in place, and of course, the level of achievement that is taking place. So stay tuned. We'll be right back.
Bungee, it's a cultural theme. Experience the goodness of the spice. Friday nights from 8 to 9. Culture at its best. A way of life, of customs and traditions. Bungee, hear the stories. Listen to the music. Witness the action and the old talk. A real Grenadian cultural experience. Bungee, a product of the Grenada Cultural Foundation.
Reenacting the past. Stepping into the future. The Grenada Cultural Foundation invites all to the reenactment event on the Carinage in St. George's, Thursday, February 6th from 8 p.m. Come out in your large numbers and witness the hoisting of the flag at midnight on Fort George, remembering the start of our independence. Listen to a number of patriotic artists. Sir Eric Matthew Gary, our father of independence, hoisted our beautiful flag for the first time against all odds. Let's rally around our flag as we recreate the moment. Witness the massive fireworks display the night before independence. The place to be is on the Carinage in St. George. Reenacting the past. Stepping into the future.
Welcome back to Bungee, and you would have known that there were quite a couple of things, and again you would have heard from Mr. Francis, who just left, that there were quite a number of activities that were organized as part of the independence celebrations. Well, we took our cameras to the streets to monitor some of those activities, and today we are happy to share some clips with you. Take a look.
Listen, it's time to take a stand to defend your position from all those not really scam. We just want to take a bite and make their own decision and boast to the world that they are the reigning champ. While your friends and family at times they were going through daily news. All the things I see that have me confused. Good morning, good morning. Good morning. I see on the street. Good morning, good morning. Up on the street. But when you check on your data, don't get married, that's so serious. But just in your morning, we're coming out. We've got t-shirts, pins, buttons, on sale. We've got polo shirts for the men, polo shirt and Roger, polo shirts for the women. Right here on the truck with us. Drinking rum and a coconut. There is something in your life that no one can understand. There is something in May God bless you. Bless you, Grenada. Miss Louise, how you doing under the shop this morning? There we go. Let me see that flags up in the air. Show them what you got. Show them what you got. Let the buses pass. Let the vehicles pass. Come on. Watch it, watch it. Let the vehicles pass. I'm a proud Grenadian. Yes, Marge. We see you, Marge. Remember, we have t-shirts on sale. We have pins and buckles. Wait a minute. In this lovely paradise, we live in a paradise. The morning, watch the sunrise. The polo shirts are $45. The regular tees, they go for $30. Yeah, man. We're having a ball of a time. It's independence. Celebrate who you are. Understand. There is something in your head. Or if it's your mango tree, you have something there. Oliver, you know we love it in daily, yeah? Yeah. That's my boy, man. That's my boy. That's my boy long before it's all your boy. Anyway.
February 7th is a special day when all Grenadians should remember Sir Eric Matthew Game.
All right, you're ready to leave. Please get back into your vehicles. And please allow the truck.
Oh, Grenada, Grenada, here I come. Sweet, sweet Grenada. I will never, ever, ever let you down. Oh no, I'll always be your support. Right here by your side. With my arms around you to wipe your weeping eyes. Let we go. Grenada is such a beautiful country where come forth so much black makers of history. Man, I sure that many people will agree if I say she's blessed by the Almighty. Oh God, the standard of skills and talent we have down there in this land, it is too much for me to mention. Yeah. The level of education keep rising to higher heights. And if I'm wrong, don't say that I'm right. No, I want to tell everybody I'm so proud of my country. Don't care wherever I may be, I say Grenada belong to me. No country in this world could do the things that my country would do for me. I am proud. I love my Grenada, my homeland forever. Sing the chorus louder. Tell them about Grenada, the land of my grandfather. She will always prosper. Oh, my Grenada, land of peace and culture. Grenada is such a paradise, oh God. But a lot of folks don't realize if we learn to pull we hand to the little glass we can, we could make Grenada Sometimes when I go to a foreign country, such as the United States, it's so wealthy, I just beg the Father to have some mercy. When I see madness in society, oh God. Sometimes I put on my TV to check out the daily news. The things I see that have me confused, eh? The number of crime and violence I see on the street. Sometimes I'm frightened I cannot eat, eh? But when you check out Grenada, we have no diamond and silver, but we just live in unity, and that's what make me happy. Is then I come to realize, oh God, my country is a paradise. Hey. I love my Grenada, my homeland forever. Sing the chorus louder, tell them about Grenada, the land of my grandfather. She will always prosper. Oh, my Grenada, land of peace and culture.
We are cooking today that popular oilong, and that popular oilong consists of the provision including breadfruit, yam, dasheen, green fig, and bloggers. We have carrots, okra, pumpkins, and the meat in it is, we have lambi, we have saltfish, we have pigtails, pig snout, we have salted ribs, we have chicken back and neck, and chicken and turkey wings in the pot, yeah? With our coconut milk, which is local coconut, and also local saffron that we use, or turmeric.
Know who's serious but struggle, like those who show they could rise from the rubble of devastation with patriotism and dedication for our reconstruction. Oh, Grenada, land of my birth, the way you suffered, oh, it hurts, those tribulations you had to bear. Superman, one to despair, but the blood of a martyr must not be shed in vain. Oh no, we must rise and shine
Say I love my Grenada, yeah, land of roots and culture. We are one people, striving for greater achievements, breaking all barriers, and one flag we must represent. We come to the father of independence, Sir Eric Matthew Gary. He done so much for this country, yeah. Land of roots and culture.
February 7th is a special day when all Grenadians should remember Sir Eric Matthew Gary. Eric formulated a plan, took it to the Queen of England. When he returned, Grenada gained no independence. So no vex and stretch him out. He began without a doubt. We must now appreciate the good thing Uncle done. So let us stand up now with attention. Anytime the anthem play, and don't procrastinate. Just join with me and celebrate everybody.
The National Stadium will reach its maximum capacity on February 7th. The National Celebrations Committee invites the entire nation to come out in large numbers. To celebrate the historic milestone of 40 years of Grenada's independence, Grenada, Carriacou, and Petit Martinique, let's rally together. The National Parade and Rally starts at 9 a.m. Witness the Royal Grenada Police Force Military Parade. Listen to the national address by our Prime Minister, Dr. the Right Honorable Keith Mitchell. Messages from the international community and a grand finale cultural display by our nation's children. Dress in your national colors, walk with your flags, bring out the entire family and join in the celebrations on our birthday. February 7th, Independence Day. Be proud of your country. Celebrate under the theme, Uniting Our People, Restoring Hope for a Brighter Tomorrow. Independence Day celebrations at the National Stadium starting at 9 a.m. Come on, come all. Let's proudly celebrate 40 years as an independent nation.
Welcome back. Well, I'm sure you must have really enjoyed feasting your eyes on the pictures and you know, or taking our cameras and representing the pictures that, you know, the independence, the lead up to the independence, the activities, the motorcade, the best village competitions and everything else. It really did make nice viewing. We're taking out to our iconic feature video. We want to ask you to enjoy just as well.
You know, many people travel, and because they gain something away, they run down the country to the last. But I say, no matter where you roam, no place sweeter than home. Pop! Spent 15 years in Washington. Last year she came to jam for the carnival. Well, who sent she? I don't know, but she very lucky to bounce up a superstar like me. Ha! She said tonight, everything all right. Believe me, I'm feeling fine. I want to wine. I say, honey, you better listen to me. Once you cook it up the pace, you're in the right place. When the DJ play Peter Humphrey, she raised her hand and she tell me, Specky, no place sweeter than home. I say she gone crazy when they bring in fly turkey. No place sweeter than home. She say, just give me permission. I want me permission because no place sweeter than home. I Shadi and them watching, girl, you never know what they thinking. No place sweeter than home. But she whining home, leave me alone, my only home. Come. Tell them no place, tell them no place, tell them no place, tell them no place, tell them no place. Come. Inspector, what people make me wet me pants back and along the lands. Boy, I had to dance. Then I went to cruise on the rum runner. I went for dinner at the Nutmeg restaurants and bar. I say PYT, just take it easy. When you jump up in Queen's Park, you bump to come back. Jenny at the Esplanade, the jamming just be real hard. Check me out on the road show, we drinking carry for so. When the DJ play one by Squeezy, she rests her right leg up, me singing no place sweeter than home. Then me mix it up with Skylar. She bend down low and she back. She said, no place sweeter than home. Just give me changla, then bring in bubbler. No place sweeter than home. I say, Paisa, the and them watching. Girl, you never know what they're thinking. No place sweeter than home. But she shouted home in a sexy tone, my only home. No place, tell them 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 come. No place, tell them no, come on in. The place so beautiful and nice, it's a paradise. I can't believe me own eyes. Anywhere I roam, I will never forget my home. It's people like you, just make me happy for true. I say good looking, let me tell you something. No problem paying your fare to come every year. Jennifer, smile for me, honey, for your eyes only. Because you love me and care, that's all I want to hear. When the DJ played the road match king, God has to screaming and jumping, singing no place sweeter than home. Music play from Tomisi, Peggy Japs and Super Terry. No place sweeter than home. Just give me a jambo, Monsanti also. Whoa, no place sweeter than home. Randy and them watching, girl, you never know what they're thinking. No place sweeter than home. But she shouted home, leave me alone, my only home. No place, tell them 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 no place.
Welcome back, our special iconic feature video this evening. Inspector, showing of course the versatility and the talents of Elimus Inspector Gilbert. Well, it's another hour just gone. On how time flies, and it's time to wrap it up. But before we do, we just want to remind you of the Independence memorabilia. Remember the mugs, the caps, they're right there on the table. The calendar, the juice bottles, and the bags. Call 415-0621. That's the Grenada Cultural Foundation, and you can order your stuff. Remember too, the Independence Dinner and Awards function. It takes place on February 7th. Calypso Monarch competition, February 1st. And February 5th is going to be Wednesday. That's the Calypso, not Calypso, sorry, but the Cultural Extravaganza in the car park in Grenville. On the 6th, the reenactment of the 1974 independence at the Carronade. So it's quite a lot happening this week, starting, of course, on the continuation of the independence celebrations. So until next week, have a good one. And remember, right now, it's time to wrap up. Punch, how time flies.